Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a wonderful Tuesday and everything is going great for you guys. I am back with your daily messages. Sorry I'm coming on so late, but I was busy today. I've been busy running around, plus my car needs fixing and stuff like that. So I was busy getting that done. So I'm hoping you are all doing well and you're having a wonderful Tuesday and enjoying it, okay? I am just clearing up some cards here because I did a reading earlier for a client. Well, I did one last night, and I needed to do clarifiers, so I used the Dragoness Tarot for clarifiers, and I used the new card deck that my son brought me, the regular weight tarot deck over here. That's very glossy and nice. So I used that one. So for today, I'm going to do a daily reading for today and tomorrow. It's going to cover all of tomorrow, and I'll be back again on Thursday for another daily reading. But let's see what's going on for your daily reading for tonight and tomorrow and see what's happening for all of you. I hope you are all doing well. I hope you're having a wonderful night, getting some rest. I have been a little bit kind of sick. My throat has been bothering me. And then my car has been like, it's got to get the transmission checked. So if that doesn't work, I'm probably going to be looking for another car. Who knows? That may be a possibility. All right, so let's go ahead and begin your daily reading. We're going to use the Syrian Starseed Tarot, which is my favorite. I had it now for over 4 years. I think I had this tarot deck. I love it very much. I keep my tarot decks in their boxes because it keeps it nice and neat and clean, okay? I have a whole bunch of tarot decks, but there are a few that I use more than others, okay? So let's see. I'm going to shuffle this 5 times and see what is your daily message for today and tomorrow. For tonight and tomorrow, we can get 1 to 2 messages and see what is the energy for all of us out there. What is the main primary energy for all of us? I'm going to shuffle these 5 times. This is my 3rd time shuffling it. And I'm going to do 2 more. Sometimes I want my YouTube channel to be about, you know, how to grow spiritually, how to read the tarot, you know, not take it too hard, you know, because you always have free will, right? But we do listen to the message, but we know that sometimes things change, right? Depending on what's happening around us, right? And the decisions that we make and take as, you know, people who have free will in their own lives, right? All right, let's see what's going on with the messages for today. What is the main primary energy for today? Universe, God, angels, ancestors, guides, all the spirits that are here with us. What is the main energy for today, tonight, and tomorrow? What is the main energy? We got 1 card that came out. We're going to take that 1 card and see what it is. We got guidance. So letting your intuition guide you, getting guidance on situations that you cannot handle or you don't understand, possibly taking a step back, meditating. Because we got the Buddha here. Taking time to reflect before you move forward with anything that you're kind of confused about or things that you need answers for. Remember that it's a good idea to keep a journal, right? And a journal to write down your feelings and everything that's happening in a daily basis to your thoughts that you have, because you may have some great ideas that you put down in a journal and later on you look at it and you're like, wow, I'm gonna follow through with this idea, okay? Also, when you're journaling, you get to release certain emotions, certain feelings that you have within yourself in regards to situations, persons, and things. That's why it's always good to journal and write it down. And when you write down, you give that energy power to happen. So if you write down, you know, I want to save 100,000 in my bank account, you give that energy power. I want to go to college and do this and, you know, take these classes. If you start taking the steps forward in that direction, you're going to see that everything you're writing down is going to come true, okay? So writing down your thoughts, your aspirations, your goals, taking time to meditate, taking time to listen to your internal compass. All of us have an internal compass. Some of us listen to it more. Some of us are more in the mind, okay? And sometimes when you're in the mind, you overthink things. That's why you have to be careful with that. And sometimes you pass judgment too easily when you're in the mind. When you listen to the heart and listen internally with your gut, then you start to understand situations better than with the mind. The mind, the mind can get confused. You can have lack of sleep. You'll be thinking of too many things at once, and then you start jumping to conclusions. That's why it's good to take a step back, let yourself be guided. Whenever there's an issue, don't run to solve it right away. Don't argue about it. Don't fight. Let it go. If the other person wants to argue, you know what? It takes two, right, to argue. What do? You walk away and you let them be in that energy while you figure things out on your own, and let them figure things out on their own, okay? A lot of times, most of our frustrations is because we pass judgment too quickly on people without really looking at a situation carefully, which is no good, okay? So inner guidance, inner peace, calming down from a situation and probably pulling back your energy and coming back to it in 2-3 days when you're better off and actually working at it. Some of us avoid problems. That's a serious issue. You cannot avoid situations, right? Because the more you avoid it, the bigger the problem gets and the harder it will be for you to solve it, right? So the best action forward is, take some time to reflect, to contemplate, to decide which way you're going to go. Take some time to write down what it is that you want to do. What are your goals? How are you going to solve this issue? What are you going to do that can help with the issue, right? And then come back to it when you're much calmer, okay? But the goal is always to be guided intuitively from inside of you, meaning your heart and your gut feeling about a situation, okay? So this is the main energy for today and tomorrow, letting yourself be guided like the Sphinx. You're going to rise like the Sphinx. Look at the Sphinx behind the Buddha. It's almost like once you reflect, you meditate, you listen to your heart and your intuition, you're going to come up with the best decision for a situation. Your intuition is going to lead you in the right direction. And every time you use your heart, you let go of the negative thinking in your thoughts, and you start to see how you can help a situation move along, or how can you bring an end to a situation that has been difficult, okay? And maybe decide, hey, you know what, this is how we're going to move forward, and this is what we're going to do, or this is where we part ways because the situation is getting worse. Whatever it may be at that moment that happens, you need to reflect, you need to contemplate. Sometimes it takes two people to work on a situation, and if only one is doing it and one is the only one who's, pulling back, looking at it, taking time to meditate and listen with their heart, then it's really not going to work itself out, because it takes two individuals to open up their heart and look at a situation carefully to come to a decision. But getting inner guidance is very important. And if you don't have that inner compass, then go to someone who doesn't know you or the other party. Go to someone that you can be like, well, this is what happened between me and this person. Because when you go to people who love you or people who don't want to see good for you, they're going to cause more problems there. And people who love you, they're going to always be in your side, right? And telling you, oh, you're right, you did this right. When you go to someone who is completely not part of the situation, you're going to get a more broad perspective about what's happening, okay? So that is the card for today. Getting our guidance, inner guidance, meditating, praying, taking time to listen to our inner compass, maybe taking time to listen to our hearts in regards to a situation, and definitely being guided in how to move forward in the future. And journaling is a great way, meditating, doing mantras, binaural beats. These are all ways of relaxation. Walking in nature, just sitting down by the lake or by the ocean is another way of really getting guidance, right? And always using a person that is not part of the situation, that doesn't know you or the other person. And that's where you're going to get your best answer, because they're not going to be biased to you or the other person, okay? So that is the messages for today. Have a wonderful day and a wonderful night. Thanks for listening. Speak to you soon. Bye-bye.